Hey guys, today I'm putting in a transfer case seal on a 2014 GMC Sierra half-ton. This is the seal that goes in the transfer case to the front drive shaft out to the front axle right here. There's the rear drive shaft. This is the front one, and it likes to leak here, dribble down, and there's usually a little rock deflector, shield under here, and they'll collect on there. That seal is kind of a bugger. You got to take the drive shaft out, front drive shaft. I usually loosen the sway bar down a little bit so I got a little more room to get the drive shaft out, and then you really got to dig that seal out of there. It's a two-piece design, and you always butcher it getting it out. So it's got an inner and outer part, and this part actually kind of presses on the shaft, and then this outer part bangs into the case, and then it kind of turns on itself. This one is so jammed up here, it's from taking it out, that it's not going to turn, but the new one will. It'll spin independently. So you can't put it in like you do normally with a regular seal drive or anything, because it's a two-piece design, and it'll come apart and it'll get all screwed up. You'll wreck it. This is the seal number from Chevrolet. So there's a special tool for this, which I don't have, and you can buy an aftermarket special tool. They're like $200, but I didn't have time for that, and also I don't really like to spend that money if I don't have to. So I made a tool, and this is it. Pretty rude and crude and everything else, but it works. So what it is just a piece of 2-inch exhaust pipe and 1.5 inch floor plate, plumb it for like a plumber would use. Just get it at the hardware store, and I had to cut it off a little bit, you see there, because it doesn't clear the transfer case. And then this is pretty crude. I know if I was gonna, I would probably finish this out a little better at some other point, but I was in a hurry. I took a burr and I ground the threads down pretty good in here. Then I had to build it up with weld, because there was like a radius here, like a step, where it was open. So I had to fill that in and grind it back down. And as you can see, I really didn't finish that out yet. And then I welded the pipe to the outside of the floor plate. And then I left enough pipe on here so that when you get it up in here, hang on a second, let me get it up in here. Okay. That there is room to bang it in there with the hammer without having to take the cross member off. Here you can see it's sitting just like that, and you can kind of tell why I had to take that trunk out of it in order to clear the transfer case. But then I just pounded the seal in, and the new seal is in there, and it has to clear that stub coming out too. The inside part of your tool has to clear that stub, and I tried to grind it pretty smooth so I don't put any nicks or anything on this here. And then I put a little silicone lube, but you could use any kind of lube on there to make the seal slide on a little better. And then pounded it in with a hammer, and it worked pretty good. Okay, bye.